Hello and welcome to this episode of the Ranting Atheist podcast. So we'll be listening to a clubhouse room recording, the third part. You've heard the first, second, and this is the third part. And solely because we were unfortunate again to meet yet another crazy human being, let's say. So most likely they are Ethiopian, so crazy as fuck. So if you haven't subscribed up, Apple, Spotify, Google, YouTube and other places podcasts are available. Check out the show notes for links you may find useful, especially our Discord server. Would love to have you there. So now let's go and listen to our conversation of frustration with this human being.
Hello, brethren. My name is Like So.
Hey, like.
And what is made up?
Le Bible et le Quran. They are both made up. Yes.
Why you say they both made up?
Because a lot of contents in there are historically incorrect, make no sense, and obviously let's not get started on how they even came together in the first place, how they became the books they are right now.
So what you're telling me is that you're not intelligent enough to understand the Bible?
Here we go again. There's nothing extra to
We understand this shit.
We know it. In fact, we're intelligent enough to know it is nonsense. That is the best reply I'll give to you right now.
You just said that it doesn't make sense to you.
Because it doesn't make sense to us because it doesn't make sense. Like you literally haven't anyway. It doesn't make sense. It's as simple as that. We've gone through several passages, we read through some of the things there, they just do not. Some things are just clearly made up, right?
You are giving us talking donkeys and dragons with talking snakes. Are we in Shrek? Is this Shrek? In Shrek that I know a talking donkey. Is this
the
Shrek?
Bible makes perfect sense to me.
So talking donkey makes perfect sense to you?
For example,
answer my question. No. You will not preach and move on. Okay.
For example, let me give you two examples.
Donkey make sense or not?
Let me give you two examples.
Answer my question.
Just answer the question, yes or no, then you can move forward. Does a talking donkey make sense or not?
What are you talking about?
Holy shit, it's in your book.
A donkey? Say the question again, man.
A talking donkey. The question is, does a talking donkey make sense to you? Yes or no?
Of course. Anything can happen with God involved. Now, listen. Two examples of reality and the Bible matching with reality. Well, in the beginning, in the Word of God, it says the world was covered in water. In Genesis chapter 1, verse 2. And in science, we know that the world was covered in water as well. And even the Bible says that the hell came, that hell was okay, so science believes, right, that the core of the earth was made before the surface of the earth. The core came first, and then the surface came in the beginnings of the earth. And we know that God placed hell in the earth for the torment of the devil. and hell is in the core of the earth. And we know that because it says it in the book of Matthew, that Jesus Christ went into the center of the earth. So yes, a lot of things in science correlate with the Word of God. It's just some certain things that you've never seen in your life because you live a dry life, a sinful life. A dry, sinful life. What glory you're going to see in a dry, sinful life? You're not looking for God. You're not looking for nothing.
Hold on, cool. First of all, let's make it clear we're not losing sleep over God because we know He's not there. And the second thing is the beginning, because I was holding myself while you speak. The surface is much older than the core. And no, hell is not under the ground. So I don't know where you're making that shit up. That is not where hell is, and that is not where God through the earth, through the devil, wherever you're going to. I don't know you've literally said nothing right now.
It's just facts you never knew, since the Bible doesn't make sense to you.
There is no fact. Like, you literally just spewed nonsense right now. Like, bruh, no, we
You're really bad teacher then.
yeah, like, for real.
Wow, my class isn't even over yet.
Where are these people coming from? Who opened the vault that they kept this madness? Who opened?
Man, y'all really wise men.
Who opened this madness?
You still have.
Who did this to us? Who did you
wise.
No, hold on.
What religion do the world leaders of this world believe in?
Oh, yeah. Illuminati.
Holy hell.
If you guys cannot tell me, if you can't even answer your reality, how are you going to tell me about religion?
Illuminati, they believe in Illuminati.
We're not telling you about anything. You're actually the ones telling us about religion.
If you say Illuminati, then why can't you say Jesus is real?
Oh, yeah, Jimmy.
Why do we have to?
Oh, no.
Illuminati, there's many names for it.
Cocaine, meth,
but it's
ecstasy.
Satan.
You didn't answer my question.
Acid,
Wait, hang on. You didn't answer my question.
LSD.
I even asked you
Satanism.
today.
Who are we speaking with? Are we speaking with cocaine or
That's not
crack?
the question I asked.
Or
You
meth?
said that if we can say Illuminati's religion, why can't we say Jesus or something? What was it? I can't remember the statement you made. How did you
Say
put
that again,
statement?
you talk really fast.
No, you said something that if we can say Illuminati's religion, why can't we say something about Jesus? I've forgotten what the something was.
No, I said that it's called many names. New World Order, Illuminati,
It's the world's religion of world leaders.
Just know it's a dark society, secret society, dark secret society. You could
Believe
say
the Illuminati exists.
the Illuminati.
Wait. It's the fact that
They do exist. They exist, but they are Satanists. The focus is that they are Satanists. That's the focus.
Satan don't believe. Don't believe in Satan.
And Satanists, bankers, Rothschild, the richest men and women in this world
Israel speak, nigga.
are Satanists.
Wait, hang on, just wait. I want to get something straight. So you believe they are Satanists, right?
I don't believe it. I have to believe it. It's a fact. You can look it up. You can see it.
No, I'm not.
Look it up.
The
right
reason
there
why
in
I'm
front.
asking, the reason why I'm asking is this. So
If you don't believe it, you're delusional.
wait, hang on. I've not even said anything. So why you call it delusional? What I want to get
I
straight
said
is
if.
this.
That's a probable cause.
No problem. Let me finish talking, please. So here's the thing. If anyone doesn't believe in Jesus, aren't they automatically Satanists?
Can you say that again?
I said, if anyone doesn't believe in Jesus, aren't they automatically by default Satanist?
No. Satanism
Why not?
is a religious practice. If you feel me, it's a religion. Satanism is a religion. When I speak about Satanism, when I say they're Satanists, I'm saying they practice the religion of Satanism, which was made by
I'm not talking of religion.
Oh, God.
That's what I'm talking about. The religion of Anton LaVey.
Hang on. Here's what I'm talking
I'm
is.
talking about the religion of Anton LaVey now. If you do not believe in Jesus, you are consequently still a child of the devil. Yes, but I'm not speaking of that.
Fair enough. That's all
I'm
I needed to
speaking
hear.
about
That's
how
what I was asking.
the practitioners of the religion of Anton LaVey.
So here's what I want to
talking
get
about
straight.
is right.
Hang on, now let me finish
Don't try
talking.
to play with words like that.
I'm not playing with words. You're not even
thought
letting
you
me
was
finish. That's the
intelligent.
funny thing. I never said I was intelligent. You're the one who said that. But just let me finish talking. So here's the thing.
You're gonna be in this room talking the way you are. You better be
Shut your bitch ass up, man.
No, I don't need to. That's the funny thing. But I want to ask you a question. So here's the thing.
Also, you're a delusional.
If you're
man,
already-
baby. You can just
Lights out. If anyone
Wait,
is
may I ask strength today, please? I beg.
Okay.
No, here's what I want to say. So if someone is already a child of the devil, why do they still need to form a religion?
say it again.
I said if someone is already a child of the devil by not believing in Jesus, why then do they still need to form a religion and stuff like that?
You see, my religion was made for the children of the devil. Are you understand that it would for this
Did you
purpose?
understand my
Then
question?
Jesus Christ died. Jesus Christ died for the child, for the to
I don't think you
adopt
understood my
the
question.
child of the devil into the child to become children of God.
God
the reason.
forbid.
Did you understand my question?
God forbid. God forbid.
Now your question is in a way like,
God
oh, they're children of the
forbid,
devil. Why should you want them to be in your religion? It's all holy people.
No, that's not what I
No,
said.
all the people in my religion were children of the devil in their past conversation and their past lifestyles. You understand that?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
That's the whole point of getting converted,
He's
sir.
not listening. He's not listening.
I'm
He
not
just wants
asking,
to talk.
like, you're not listening to me. I didn't say anything about Christianity. Here's my question.
Oh, of course.
I said, if someone is
Re-say the
already-
question if you can, please.
That's literally what I want to do. But just let me finish once again. So here's the thing. You said that if one is not like a believer in God, right? Like if they don't
That's
believe in Jesus, they're
why.
children of the
Come
devil.
on, Daddy.
And here's my question. If someone is a child of the devil, yeah, why do they still need to form a satanic religion? Like you're already a child of the devil. Why do you still need to form a religion called Satanism?
The
That was my
reason
question.
why a religion is extremely important to analyze a religion of Satanism is because in that religion they're going to practice directly on how to do things that attack God and his people, and how to use powers of the evil one directly from the evil one. There's many
But
ways that
life,
people.
like-
But wait up. There's many ways
Wait.
that people indirectly
Vonda, let
worship
me-
Satan through idolatry. But Satanism, the religion, is more of a direct way of worshiping the devil and a direct way of attacking the God of the Bible. That's a very different thing. For
But
example,
here's the way.
that's a very different
Go on.
thing. And they do rituals. They do all kinds of things. They have witches, people that go, they have, you could say spies, people that go into churches and try to plant seeds of evil into the people's hearts in there, tempt people, it's all kinds of things that people are not aware of.
They
That
are
witches
wishing
and
for some
people
reason.
like that do. But
There's literally nothing
can I
you've
ask you a
mentioned that you need to be a
all that stuff
Satanist to
is
do.
real.
That's the
All that
funny
stuff
thing.
is real. But can I
I'm not
ask that
denying
stuff
it's
is
real,
real?
but here's my
And
point. I'm saying that you don't
not
need to
just
be a
that,
Satanist to do
Israel.
all the things
For
you
you to
mentioned.
even move in ranking, when you join that religion, there's rankings, and you have to do acts of magic to increase in ranking. That's not
Are you
the
listening
same
to
as
me,
a
or you
normal
just like
person
heard
that
the
doesn't
sound of
believe
my
in
voice?
Jesus.
Like,
When
you're
you're
not
in that
listening to me.
religion, it's a whole different ballgame. Okay.
Fire
Lights, can you just-
Did you listen to what I said?
He's not listening now.
If you listen to music more closely, you understand.
Oh man.
I understand you. I'm saying that. Do you understand me? Like, did you hear what I said at all?
That's why I don't know. Can you smell?
You're probably just mad. You just.
It's smelling like
I don't
one
know
of
what
them
mad. Why
Eastern,
you
answering
I'm
your
not
question.
surprised,
I just
man.
answered your question.
No. You didn't answer. Like, here's the thing. And I
answered
responded.
your
I
question.
said that. Wait, here's the
You don't
thing.
do
You responded,
conversation.
right? And as you were talking, I said, here's the thing. You don't need to be a Satanist to do any of the things you mentioned.
And I wanted to ask you a question there, Lights. Have you ever read the tenets of Satanism?
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm asking, have you ever read the tenets of Satanism?
I'm sorry. You have an accent.
Yeah, I have an
What?
accent, yeah. Have you ever read the tenets of Satanism?
Who the fuck
I
are
don't
you?
understand what he's saying, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Let me put it this way. Wait,
You
Ranting,
don't know,
here's
you've
the
never
big-
read it, and you're just here making claims. I'm not Satanism, I don't believe in a single
No, wait, Vonda, I didn't hear you. So let me repeat your question.
I don't understand.
Lights, here's the question he's asking. He's asking, have you ever read any of the tenets of Satanism?
Actually, I was trying to get the book made by the book of the Satanic Bible by Anton LaVey.
So you haven't read it.
I read a
So you
couple
haven't read
things.
it?
You haven't read
I
it.
read a couple
If
things.
you have, your answer will
No,
I know
if-
the fifth commandment
wait,
is to do what thou wilt.
Wait,
Do what thou
Lights,
wilt.
if we've
is the
read
commandment.
about Christianity but not the Bible, would you take us seriously? Like if we're talking on Christianity?
If I would take Satanism seriously, say that again. I ain't hear.
No. I said, here's what I'm saying. If we read stuff about Christianity, we didn't read the Bible, we just read stuff, and we started speaking on Christianity authoritatively, like the way you were doing now about Satanism, would you take us seriously?
Truly, I would take y'all seriously because
man.
things
Don't
I'm
even
saying
do that.
about Satanism is very alarming. I'm telling you that the leaders of the world, the ones
You
that
have no
are
idea what
the
you're talking
ones
about
that have
because
the
you don't know
most
what
power.
Satanism
This
is.
is their religion. This is
Exactly.
what
You're
they
making
believe in.
claims. everything you said
I'm
about
not
Satanism, you've never
it's
done.
clear. It's broad.
You're spitting out what somebody said to you. You just do the quotation.
Because you just said yourself you have not read.
I can show you all the proof.
Do you have the book?
Mashallah,
No, we
brother,
do want to see the proof. Have you read the book? You haven't read the book.
Okay,
and
then
yet
look
you're
up a man.
I don't
talking
even need him to
authoritatively.
read the book. I just
Look
want
up a man named Michael
tenants.
Look up a man named Michael Aquino, and everything ceases. All talk
Sir.
ceases.
I could quote a
I mean, we
Christian
could look
book
up
that
Jesus
has
with that in the
entirely
Bible.
different.
Michael Aquino.
And
That
we'll reach
man-
the different things.
It
Lights
opens a
out.
rabbit hole.
Lights out.
And
I
you
could
will understand
quote
what
a
I'm
Christian
talking
author
about.
who's listening.
Let me guess. He's on YouTube, isn't he?
Wait, can I say something?
Naswa, you're too far in the matrix. Michael Aquino. If whoever learns
Naswa,
about
what
him
did you say?
will understand what I'm talking about. This is real serious. It's happening every
Yo, it's okay. Naswa, please, what did you say?
I think, can you hear me?
Yes,
Sorry,
we
you
can
said
hear
I was
you
in the
now.
Yeah, we can hear you.
No, I was just saying, I'm betting Michael Aquino is on YouTube.
Well, not just that. Yeah, it's. I could quote a Christian author who has entirely different views from what you do have as a Christian. And if I say, okay, look, I'm talking about these Christian, characters or stories, based on that author, you say, okay, you've not read the Bible, you don't know what you're talking about. And that's exactly what you're doing. I don't even need you to read the Satanic Bible. I wanted to know if you even know the tenets of what Satanism. You don't know. It's like saying, do you know the
Not by memory.
Do you know the 10 Commandments in the Bible? And you say, oh, I've read some books about Christianity, but I don't know it. And then I go ahead and make claims of Christianity. You see, what you're just spitting out absolute rubbish, regurgitating what you've heard on YouTube.
Listen,
Somebody who has no idea what Satanism is.
I have a question.
If you saw 5 groups of elite pedophiles
can you wait, please, guys?
torturing children,
Elite
right? And they're on
pedophiles.
the news and they doing all that.
Because here they're
Would you care about the tenets of their religion?
Yes.
Wait, I ask a question. So I'm asking, are you guys talking about Satanism or the Church of Satan?
No,
I don't think he knows the difference. That's a funny thing.
Position. We don't care about this.
He doesn't know
I'm
the
not
difference.
religious.
Let me just get you up to. Let me get you up to.
Do you know who Anton LaVey is? That's my question.
Do you know the Church of Satan, first of all?
Anton LaVey.
And I'm asking you, do you
You're
know the
talking
Church
to
of
me
Satan?
about Satanism?
So
I'm not talking to you. The one who brought it up, that's the funny shit.
Everything you just said.
Do you know who Aleister Crowley is?
I don't need
Yeah,
to
I do.
know them. All I have to do is read the Satanic Bible and I'm up to speed.
No, wait. The funny thing is, I know what these people is mentioning. That's why I know that there's a difference between Church of Satan and Satanism.
Do you
So,
know who
I
Michael
don't think he knows
Aquino
that
is?
difference.
If you don't know who Michael Aquino is, you can't talk to me about Satanism either, man.
Nigga, I know Anton LaVey and I know Alistair Crowley. I can literally talk to you about Satanism.
Hold on. Lights out. You were the one who brought up Satanism, right? So it's up to you. So the burden of proof is on you.
It's up to me, so let me talk. You got people like Boondut saying all this kind of rubbish. Michael,
I mean, you call me delusional. You're the one who is saying rubbish shit. Like, what
I
I'm
beg,
May una give me mod, I beg.
No, I think it's fair to say
No,
that.
yeah,
I beg, may una give me mod. May una give me mod.
Give me a second.
Are they welcome? See, hold on. Hey, shut the fuck. Hey, good. Where it all started is he came trying to answer the topic, and when we're giving him answers, he started to derail, and then he moved over to the whole Satanism, blah 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 blah.
All of them, same textbook.
And now, yes, exactly. And now he's trying to bring up names with probably some of us have probably never heard of to defend his nonsense. The burden of proof is on you. Like you already said, a wrong fact that the Earth's core was formed before its surface, which is actually not true, and the devil was still there and some blah blah blah.
The people I speak of are the creators.
At least try to get your straight facts. Now, please
It's
stay
like
on topic.
it's like you talking to me about a movie, but you don't even know who made the movie. Look,
Yeah, I can talk about the movie because I
Nigga,
fucking watched
we're
it.
talking about the Bible. Like, what the fuck are you
I'm
saying?
talking to you. Anton LaVey made a satanic Bible. I'm talking to you about the creators of Satanism. Look, Michael.
Have you read any of their works?
Can I just tell him something?
But wait up. Michael Aquino
I
was a
don't need to
disciple.
know the creators. I just have to
I feel
read
you.
what it's about, and I know
Michael
about it.
Aquino was a disciple of Anton LaVey. Anton LaVey believed that the devil was a literal thing. Michael Aquino believed that the devil was a literal thing. He summoned the devil doing a pentagram in the floor, whatsoever, did a ritual. Summoned the devil. The devil spoke to him and told him to make the temple set. And Michael Aquino was an operative in the CIA. He was in the military, served his time. He was in Oprah. He did an interview in Oprah. She was like, "Oh, how is it to be a Satanist in the military?" That man was accused to have by 50 children. They pointed the finger at him, but he was high ranking. He's with those people, so he never got charged with nothing. And he made a book called Mind of War, and he was specialized in psychological warfare. He taught the military satanic things for the domestic population, for the families that watch television and motion pictures and whatsoever. That's why in motion pictures you see all these subliminal messages and things. They really affect the subconscious mind. They really affect your minds. They brainwash you. And there was Satanists in the CIA, and there's many more. And in Hollywood and in a lot of other things. What I'm talking about is real. Look at Michael Aquino then. Look him up real quick. Michael Aquino Temple, Michael Aquino Military.
Can I ask you a question? Why is you assuming we don't know these people?
You don't know what I'm talking about, do you know?
How do you know we don't know? That's what I want to know.
Because look at your reaction. I said all that, and that's what you say.
Yeah, because we never said we don't know these people. You just said, have we heard of these people?
Okay, so tell me something that you know that contrary to what I said. So tell me something new. So, something that's
I know, for example, Anton LaVey.
But tell me something about him that's not something that I said. Don't look it up either. Tell me right now.
I'm not looking up. I'm right here. I'm talking.
Tell me something about him.
Let me finish.
Lights out.
I literally want to do that if you'll let me finish, dude. Like, allow me speak.
But you're saying, wait, you're looking it up. You're looking it up.
You know what?
I'm literally talking. Can you not hear me?
You know what annoys
the ego.
The fact that you guys cannot keep quiet and let one.
Who has the ego here? I'm answering your question. You're not letting me answer your question. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, but they're not answering the important questions. I just told you a lot of shit.
You said I should tell you something about these people, and I want to tell you something about them, and you're not letting me finish. So who has the ego here? Is it me or you? Like, I want to say that, for example, Anton LaVey, I know he's the founder of Satanism, right? And I know that when he tries to push for it as a religion in the United States, he got arrested and went to jail. So it's not like I don't know these people you're talking of. That was a fun engine.
What about Michael Aquino?
Never heard of Michael Aquino today. The only other person you mentioned that I know of is Alistair
Don't
Crowley.
say you know everything. The fool.
I never said I know everything, dude. Like, why are you saying things I didn't say?
But don't say that now. You only.
I'm saying that now because I never said that at all.
3 names. You said, you.
I know 2 of those 3 names you mentioned, dude.
What makes you think you don't know?
I know Alistair Crowley was British, for example.
Come on, he said.
And I said Alistair Crowley. I know Alistair Crowley. Who is ignorant here? Like, nigga.
You're using manipulative tactics in your speech. That's what you're doing right now.
No, I'm not. You're the one who is projecting that. Like,
you said I mentioned names and that you knew them, and then you only mentioned one name. And you only knew one name.
Light. Here's the funny thing.
That's manipulative.
I don't know one name. I know 2 of the names you mentioned.
You can't trick me.
Nah.
I'm the one.
I'm not tricking you. Like, I don't need to trick you. You're already religious. I don't need to do that. You've already been tricked. My point is, I know 2 of the 3 names you mentioned. That was the funny thing.
Oh shit! I got that shit.
Like, you're coming here to mention Anton LaVey and Alistair Crowley. Like, some of us don't know about Satanism and witchcraft or Wiccans. Like, what the fuck are you on about, bro?
Michael Aquino, Marina Abramovich, a lady that does rituals, that she does spirit cooking with a lot of celebrities. Beyonce, Lady Gaga. Look her up.
It strikes me.
Look up Pizzagate. Look up Jeffrey Einstein.
The funny thing is, he mentioned 3 names. I know 2 of those 3 names, and he's telling me I'm ignorant. Like, who's the ignorant person? And you're accusing me of manipulative tactics. Like, bro, go take a seat.
You strike me like somebody who believes magic is real.
That's never seen it because you don't believe it. You don't go.
How do you know you haven't seen it?
When you go, you don't seek for it.
To not grant you the conversation.
You don't look for it, bro.
No disrespect. You're like a child. You believe magic is real.
Listen,
fantastic bits and where they come from.
Nothing you will tell us is that Santa Claus rides your reindeer.
When it comes to the things that I believe, sometimes, bro, the thing I believe, you have to seek it to find it, to seek it, to see it.
Oh yeah.
In your world, bro, you're in the prison cell, bro. That's all you're gonna see.
You just describe confirmation bias, and
Unless
it's
you
interesting
want
you're
to
accusing
see
me
it,
of being
you can't just
tricked.
expect
Like,
it to come to you. You see it for
I
yourself.
have to see
Either way,
who
you
said
see
we're
it
waiting
every
for it to
day.
come to us?
Look, Vunda, you see it every day, but you just don't realize it.
Wunda the Bunda.
good for you. You know the funny thing, yeah? I don't think you know the Bible as much as I do, and I'm not even going to brag about that.
Vunda,
He doesn't.
I'm
We
humble.
mentioned the talking
I
donkey,
never
and
said
he
I
was
know
asking
all
us
the
what we're
Bible.
talking about.
All of them.
Because it
Like,
makes no relevance to the case. All of these
It's
things.
literally giving me
Yes,
the
sir.
same vibe as that Eritrean guy that
They
came
are
here
the
earlier.
same.
Yeah, they
All of
come
them.
and stomp up and down like they know the fucking Bible, like I do. I used to be a pastor, man. And then the best thing they would say,
Then
oh, I
what
did not
happened? They sacked you
consecrate
because of
enough to
your
God.
stupidity. Why are you not pastoring with me?
And this guy Ike Skeleton got a lot to say from the background, huh?
I mean, you're the one who came up. Sounds like you have a lot to say.
He has a lot of bullshit to
Is
say.
the main religion of the leaders of this world, even the people that make the CERN. The CERN, if you know about the CERN, it's the greatest machinery ever created. Right now.
What does it do? Do you know? Wait, hang on. Do you know what the machine does?
What the CERN does?
No, the machine. I'm not talking about sin. I know what sin is. I'm asking, do you know
I'm
what the
talking about
machine does?
machine. I said the word.
Yeah, I know the machine. I said, do you know what the machine does? Like, what its function is?
A mission?
But do you know
The
function of
machine, the machine
Or
you
do you know
mentioned,
the
do you know what
mechanism as to how the sun does operate?
No, I'm not asking about the sun. You mentioned the machine at sun, yeah? And I'm asking, do you know what that machine does? Like, what its function is?
A hydro. I mean, I forgot what the hell.
So basically, you don't know.
It's Wait up.
Don't Google. I know you
Are you Googling it? Don't Google it, because I didn't Google anything.
It's a collider. I forgot what the hell, man. How do you say it?
Same
Wait,
script,
is it what?
same sequence.
Just know that
Same
it takes two
style,
photons.
same
Just know that
dodgy.
it
Wait,
takes
let
two
him talk. Let him
photons.
talk. Let
It
him talk.
collides them together, and those
collides them?
photons.
Yeah, what is, okay, that's what it does.
Light
And
particles.
when it
Light
does that, what
particles, when they
happens?
get collided together, they could create anti-dark energy. Now,
What are you talking about?
And
that
what?
is what I believe in our collective.
Guys, sorry. Excuse me. Hey, everyone, please. Do you realize
If
that
you
we are
listen to the
entertaining
news
a
media, they will
conspiracy
tell you
theorist?
that that's not
He
what
has
they're
no idea what he's
collecting, but that is
talking
what
about.
they're collecting.
Like,
Dude, you have no idea what you're
entertaining
talking
a
about.
conspiracy theorist right now.
I'm telling you.
It's not anti-energy. It's not
Dark
anti-dark energy. What is it called?
Dark matter, antimatter.
It's not called
Jesus
dark
Christ,
matter.
how did we
Dark
get
matter
there?
is
You know
something
what
different.
dark matter is?
See, no, wait.
Do you know what
Here's the
dark
funny
I
thing
know there's
is,
a big difference between the two.
You have no idea
Yeah.
what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
They don't create dark matter, bro. Like, tell me what they create. Don't Google it. Just tell me.
Antimatter.
Oh, so you have to Google it to find out.
I don't even
That
think
took
I
you
will have a
longer.
conversation
Not dark
with this
matter,
guy.
antimatter. Dark matter is black holes and whatever.
Okay, what's the
Antimatter,
difference between dark matter and antimatter?
There's a big difference.
Without Googling, just tell me. Yeah, what's
But
the
listen,
difference? Just tell me.
antimatter.
No. Don't just answer my
What's the
question.
difference
What's the
between dark
difference
matter and
between
dark energy?
antimatter and dark matter?
Oh, no, but
Dark energy is
give me a quiz. Listen,
No,
antimatter.
wait.
The CERN machine takes two photon light particles, makes them collide so that they can try to create antimatter. And now they've been collecting it for a long time. They've been collecting it for a long time.
Okay, what's dark matter then? No, wait. What's dark matter?
Dark matter is. I'm speaking about antimatter now. Do you want me to give a class?
No, I asked you a question. I said, what's the difference between antimatter and dark matter?
In the universe, we can do that sometime. But we're talking about with the
Okay,
CERN.
so you know the difference. Yeah,
I already told you what the difference is. Dark matter is what has to do with black holes. Antimatter is the opposite of the periodic table.
Do you know what a black hole is?
What is a black hole?
Do you know what a black hole
No,
is?
I'm very glad he mentioned sin, because the fact that you had to Google what antimatter was just tells me you're ignorant on this topic.
I don't even think you did a very good job
Antimatter is
Googling
basically the opposite of matter.
Dude, I know you're literally Googling this stuff. That's why I asked you that question.
Even if you did
like,
Google
what does that machine does?
he did it.
Like, at first you were saying it's the hydro something.
an anti-periodic table. If you didn't know.
Fucking hell, I'm not
My guy, I know it. Like, dude, when it comes to sin, like, I'm in it for sin, right? So
all
I know the questions I'm asking you.
That the word
No, you don't know what you're telling me. Like, you have to Google that for you to tell me. Like, you're ignorant. No. Here's it.
I know things about antimatter.
Lights, listen to me. You keep talking and you keep interrupting me. Here's the thing.
Two CERN scientists
you are ignorant on this topic. Nigga, you're ignorant on this topic.
There's
I'm not
a
going to
certain
converse with you on this.
scientist
Like, first of all,
that tweeted about it.
Nigga, you know what? Okay, since we're going to do this, let's go ahead.
Listen, he has no knowledge about this topic, but like everybody,
I know he doesn't. That's why I'm asking.
They want to Google.
Like, you're telling me the
Guarantee
machine
you
has
that I know
is
everything I'm
hydro.
talking about. I'm gonna send a
You
link.
have no knowledge enough
No, you
to talk
don't.
about this, and I won't
I'm
talk.
gonna
I
send you a
won't talk
link. I'm
about
gonna
this
send
with
you a
you.
link.
Godspeed.
Nigga, you don't need to send me. Like, I know what send is.
Then
Like,
be quiet then.
you are not the one who is going to educate me. Like, please calm down. Like, you
A
have no
certain
idea what you're talking
scientist
about.
spoke about how they're collecting.
I don't care what they spoke about.
Just
My point
spitting
is,
out
I
words.
asked
Said
you
you
what
don't
the
care about
machine
facts.
does.
You don't
and
care about the truth.
I care about facts.
You
It's you
don't
who
know the
doesn't.
truth.
Like, Vonda, please let me talk. Please.
Wunda.
Here's the thing, right? I asked you what the machine at send does, and you're telling me hydro something. Like, that already tells me you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And then you have to Google to tell me, oh, it collides two photons, blah, blah, blah. And I ask you, okay, what does that create? You're telling me anti-dark energy. Like, nigga, can you hear yourself?
Antimatter, bro. You trying to complicate what I said.
I'm not complicating anything you said. Like,
Photons
that's
and light
literally, like other people are here. That's literally what you
two
said.
light particles. They make them collide, and it creates
What?
You're not going to educate me on stuff I know.
antimatter.
No.
You're not, again,
Israel,
be quiet.
please.
You're not educating me on stuff I know.
Israel, please 1 minute. You say light particles, yeah? That's how the sun does it, but that's the mechanism of the operation of the sun, yes? Is that what you say, light?
That fast?
Yeah,
No, he's not talking of the sun like the star. He's talking of CERN. It's an organization, I think, is it Switzerland or where is it? Somewhere in Europe.
Yeah, it's
an
my
organization,
accent.
the physics.
Just look up CERN and look up antimatter CERN. Just look it up real quick because y'all think I'm
Ranting, what were you talking about, I beg?
Israel. Just look it up, Israel. You're the most knowledgeable man.
Dude, I'm not going to look it up. I literally know what it is. Like I said, you're not going to educate me.
No, I want you to look it up. Don't say Luke.
No, I don't want to. Thank you. Keep quiet. Ranting, what were you
Not
talking
Luke.
about, please?
Look.
No, I'm not. Ranting, are you there?
You don't miss road.
Look.
I don't lose track. So yeah, don't scatter my
I can't hear you. You're far away from the phone.
I say don't scatter my head.
No, it was fun while we last left. We eventually got him to see that he's ignorant. So
No one should bring him back up. If you bring him back, I'm sending right back down. Because
if you bring him back up, I'll kick him out of the room. I'm not interested. I'm not have time to.
like he literally did.
Call me delusional and ignorant, and you're the one who is ignorant.
No, he's a conspiracy theorist. Like even right from the beginning, like I could tell this is going nowhere. Then he derailed from the actual topic, refused to answer the question, and then started moving all around the whole place. Went ahead to Google what he actually did, what he claimed to know, but really doesn't know. Like nothing is new at this point, and I'm tired of having these kinds of conversations. That's why at one point I stopped talking. Like really.
It's crazy. I could just produce for
That was fun.
It was fun for you. See, I felt like giving the guy a fucking slap.
Like David,
Like-
David
No,
has
it
been
was fun.
triggered all night. They've just
Guy,
coming out
like-
the woodwork.
Guy, like they've literally been like the fun fact is they come here and spill around nonsense with no fact. The other guy from Eritrea was saying, "Oh, we're reading a different kind of the Bible," and like anyway, I think Ranting and Ogiemere, Simon, and who else entertained him for a long time. At the end, they end up with nothing. Some other dude,
No, I didn't know.
Sensima. Some other dude again, Sensima from, you know him, O'Neill. That's the name you probably remember him as. Some other dude, Sensima, came in here again, also Ethiopian, and started to say a whole lot of nothing. And then he went around before he left. And then he got a bit ethnical at one point. Like, they don't even like change the script at this point anymore. And then this guy came here, went straight to conspiracy theory. And then when we told him about the talking donkey in the Bible and everything, he was like, where was that? What was this? And we were trying to make it simple. We asked him whether he knows if a talking donkey is real or not. Dude first beat around the bush before finally saying no, it doesn't make sense. That at least that when God is there, not everything has to make sense and blah blah blah. Anything is possible. which I think is kind of in a Christian mood, a brilliant answer, I guess. But we move.
In my defense, this was my first meal of the night, so.
Well, it's fine. No one has actually been able to properly engage this topic. Like they've all been either deflecting, more deflections, and just keep deflecting all around the place.
Is all they have. So they have.
Like, honestly,
I'm glad the guy went to a sin. I was like, my area of expertise is what you want to challenge me. Like, nigga.
That's when he first said Satanism. Because when he first said Satanism and all of that stuff, I was like wondering, because I want to show if he knows what, like when he said, if you talk about, devil worship or the Church of Satan, those ones are, the secularists, the ones I'm talking about. But then I think he literally believes in the nonsense. And when we asked him, when we asked him what is the other religion, I can't remember what we actually asked, and we said what he asked, and we said Illuminati. This dude actually thought we were being serious about it and took it so literally. So what actually led to the whole of this nonsense we met.
I guys say we're brainwashed. Like
the irony, like when he said we're delusional, but you're the one who is trapped in delusion. Please, damn. Hey, Vonda. Jacob, welcome back. You missed.
The funny thing is, I was going to eat before this guy said, you know what?
It was getting too crazy. That's the guy with the donkey thing.
Okay, Dr. Nakfa, that's the Eric.
Yeah, that one. He read I was still there when he was doing this. He read the text and was still claiming that there was no donkey talking in the Bible.
Yeah, and he read it. He opened the passage and he read it there. And I'm sure, like, that was a real gotcha moment for him.
He was saying he has a different Bible. Okay, what's the name of the different Bible? No Bible, unless he doesn't have that Numbers chapter, not that Numbers book. Like, that's what it's going to be.
Because then trying to use the whole Tawido church thing to deflect, as if there are people here who don't know geography or don't know about cultures of other countries. Like, if it's that area, don't even start with me. Like, for real, we're trying to now bend it all, saying we're West Africans, we don't know where we're from, blah, 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 blah. Like, And funny enough, after he left, some other guy came in also from the same region doing nearly the same thing. So, so it's all crazy. They're not even trying at this point. Like, anyone who's going to make proper sense of the topic, I mean, you're welcome, honestly.
Wait, guys, I'll ask you, what was that guy talking about? He was talking about his son, yeah?
No. So if you go to Google and you type CARN, that's what he was talking of. CERN is the way he was pronouncing it. That sounded like son. So when he said there's a machine at son, I already instinctively I knew what he was talking about because I'm physics nerd here. So I knew what he was saying.
Is it
okay? So have you watched? Yeah, it's a particle collider.
So at first, I thought he was talking about his son when he started talking about black holes and things, and I got to understand. But
okay, no.
And you have no idea.
It's a popular conspiracy theory. People believe that the organization is carrying out certain experiments that might destroy basically the world or the universe. And like I said, that's why he's ignorant on this stuff. Basically, it's just a particle collider. And what they are researching mostly is antimatter, which is very difficult to create and store because first you have to create it, but secondly you have to find a way to store it because storing it is difficult. Once it's exposed to matter, it just destroys basically. Like just a drop of it can destroy a whole city or something. Like it's really that powerful. So they are researching about it. Yeah, they're researching how to derive energy from antimatter. That's basically what they're doing. But I'm sure maybe he watches too many movies like The Flash where they had a particle collider and it gave them superpowers and created a black hole.
This conspiracy theory.
When he started, I knew he was a conspiracy theorist anyway. So I just need more clarity on the whole sound thing because I think that part was a bit lost on me.
Nah, the guy was wrong when he said, when that's why I asked him, I said, do you know what that machine does? And this man was telling me it's a hydro or something. That's nonsense. And I ask you, okay, what does that create? You're telling me anti-dark energy and dark energy, dark matter. Nonsense on ingredients.
Thank you for listening to this episode. Please subscribe on Apple, Spotify, Google, YouTube, and other places you find podcasts. Then check out the show notes for links you may find useful, especially the Discord server. Would love to have you there. Have a great week, and I will catch you on the next one.